Good day, everyone. In a business, you will always have to be wise. So you have to know if you get a profit or loss. So in this video, I will discuss to you about profit and loss. Let's start. So let's learn about profit and loss. Sa business, hindi naman natin maiiwasan yung pagkalugi, pero mas maganda kung meron tayong tubo. So malalaman natin dito kung tayo ba ay nagkaroon ng tubo or nawalan tayo sa ating business. What is profit? It is a gain from a business venture from a certain investment. What is left when the cost of good carrying the investment is subtracted from the amount taken in. Excess of return over expenditure in a transaction. What is loss? Greater expenditure compared to the revenue or income. Excess of production cost of a product over the total revenue from a business transaction. Investments that do not produce the expected benefit. Unforeseen accumulation of expenses in producing the product resulting in negative revenue. So, yung profit, pag positive yung lumabas is profit siya. Pag loss is negative yung lalabas sa ating computation. Profit and loss statement, also known as the income statement or financial statement, determines the status of a business statement. It details all the revenues and expenses of a business, establishment, or transaction. It describes how much a company receives in sales and how they spend to make those sales. Let's determine in the problem if we got a profit or loss. Let's get started. The problem is Noel bought a vape that cost 789 pesos and he sold it for 850 pesos. Determine if you have a profit or loss. So, sinabtract lang natin yung selling price sa cost, which is 850 minus 789, and we got 61. So, si Noel ay may 61 na tubo sa kanyang buy and sell. And next problem, Ray buy a set of album that cost 3,500. And she sold it for 2,900. Determine if you have a profit or loss. So we got negative 600. So Ray has lost 600 in buy sell. Definition of terms. Gross profit is the amount of money you are left with after deducting with the cost of goods sold from revenue. Net profit reflects the amount of money you are left with after having paid all your allowable business expenses. Revenue is the total amount of income generated by the sale of goods or services related to the company's primary operation. Overhead refers to the ongoing business expenses not directly attributed to creating a product or service. Example is 1. Rent. Rent is the cost that a business pays for using its business premises. 2. Administrative costs. 3. Utilities. 4. Insurance. 5. Sales and marketing. 6. Repair and maintenance of motor vehicles and machinery. That are the examples of overheads. So these are the formula we will use. The income statement contains a basic business equation. Gross profit is equals to sales revenue minus product cost. So, pag solve natin ang gross profit, ay i-subtract lang natin yung sales revenue sa product cost. Gross profit margin or the percent. Gross profit over sales revenue times 100. These are the example. If the cost of teddy bear is 364 pesos and sold at the 400 pesos, what is the gross profit? So, we just subtract the sales revenue minus product cost. So, we got 36. The gross profit of teddy bear is 36. This time, we will solve for gross margin. Same problem. If the cost of teddy bear is 364 and sold at 400 pesos, what is the gross profit margin? So, nakuha natin kanina yung gross profit, which is 36, and over 400. And ito times natin yun sa 100 para makuha natin yung gross profit margin. So, the answer is 9%. Next example of gross profit. If the cost of Acer laptop is 14,786.72 and sold at 16,999.75, find the gross profit. So, it's sales revenue minus product cost. So, we got 2,213.03. So, this time, we will look for gross profit margin. Same problem, pero yung gross profit margin naman yung hahanapin natin. If the cost of Acer laptop is 14,786.72 and sold at 16,999.75, find the gross profit margin. Ang nakuha natin, so ang formula dito is gross profit over sales revenue. Ang nakuha natin kaninang gross profit ay 2,213.03 at i-divide natin siya sa 16,999.75 and times 100 and we will get the gross profit margin. So we got 13.2% for gross margin. Next is we will discuss the equation of in net profit. Net profit equals to revenue minus all expenses, the COGs, operating expenses, and the overheads na diniscuss natin kanina, yung mga expenses na kunwari is utilities, yung mga machinery, ganyan. Tas, sa net profit margin, para lang din sa gross profit na net profit over sales revenue times 100. So, example number 1, Juliana's company has 850,000 in revenue. They paid for 5,000 in taxes, 100,000 for utilities, and 70,000 on operating expenses. Find the net profit. So, these are the solutions. So, net profit equals to sales revenue and expenses. Ilalagay na natin dito yung sales revenue ng company ni Juliana minus lahat ng expenses na nabanggit kanina. So we got 675,000 for net profit of Juliana's company. Same problem, pero ang hinahanap naman natin dito is net profit margin. Juliana's company has 850,000 in revenue. They paid for 5,000 in taxes, 100,000 for utilities, and 70,000 on operating expenses. Find the net profit margin. So, net profit margin equals to net profit over sales revenue times 100. So, ang nakuha nating net profit kanina is 675,000. So, yun yung nasa taas. Tapos, i-divide natin sa sales revenue. So, we got 0.7941 times 100, and we will get 79.41% for net profit margin. So, next example of net profit is Anna's convenience store has 500,000 in a revenue with a cost of goods sold of 60,000 if 150,000 is for salaries, 20,000 to operating expenses, 30,000 for rent, and 5,000 to taxes. Find the net profit. So, dito yung mga expenses. Ima-minus lang natin dun sa revenue. So we got 235,000 for the net profit of Anna's convenience store. So this time we will find the net profit margin, same problem. So this time we get 47% in a net profit margin of Anna's convenience store. Let's exercise your mind. Are you ready? Let's get started. So you will answer this. I'll give you a minute to pause this video to answer this problem. And these are the answers. Next is net profit. I'll let you to pause this video again to solve for this problem. And these are the answers. And always remember, wherever there is a number, there is a beauty. By Proclus. Thank you for listening. And that's all for our lesson. I hope you learned something. Bye!